Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Style to Love, I love it. And in this particular video I'll be showing you how I cut this beautiful style lined short dress with a flat sleeve. So if you're interested, stay with me to the end of the video. So I'm taking my bust point, my waist point is 16, that is half length. My shoulder, which is 16 divided by 2 plus half inch. You can check my previous videos. My next video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can draw my own kind of bodies. Okay. So that's what I'm going to show you in my next video. So just follow it, get used to it. It's very easy. You can use it on pattern, you can use it on fabric, anyone you want to use it. So this is my half length. From my half length, which is 16 inch, I'll take 8 inch down. That's my hip length, my hip line. 8 inch down. Some people, their hip line can be higher than 8 inch. So from how you get your hip line is you take the measurement of the fullest part of the bum, your bum bum. That's how you get your hip line. So from the waist, from the point of the waist, when you tie a elastic, from that point, you drag it down to that point that is the fullest part of the bum. That's where you get the accurate hip line of that person. Okay, so if you're a beginner, this is the right place for you. I'll put you through so many little things. Do not forget to always check out my shorts. I have a lot of sewing tricks there. Okay, you can easily use to manipulate your way out any style. Okay, so this is my hip line, my waistline, and my bust points. So the next thing I will do right now, this is my shoulder, and then this is my armhole. So right now, to get the across chest, so this across chest, I like going up by 4 inch for my across chest. When I go up 4 inch, it gives me a more accurate. Okay, from the point where the across chest stops, that is from my bust point up. I take 4 inch up. Okay, so that's where I will shape in. From there, I will shape in my armhole. Okay, so right now my across chest measurement, remember on the person's body you have taken the proper across chest measurement. Okay, so the across chest measurement is, my own is 6. So I'm going to make it 6.5. No, sorry, my own is 7. That is 13 inch divided by 2. So that is 6.5. So I'm going to make it 7. Okay, so this is it. So right now I'm going to shape the armhole with that. If you have your curve, make use of your curve. I'm used to making use of this my hand. So remember to use your curve if you have your curve. Since I started using this method, it works very well for me. It helps me to get an accurate across chest. After sewing, I notice my clothes bums are very fitted, just the way I want it. Okay, so that is it. So I've gotten my across chest with this, and then the next thing is to apply my neck. That is 1 inch and 3 inch. I'm going to do the circle. So the next thing right now is for me to apply my darts. So you take your nipple to nipple measurements and divide it by 2. So my nipple to nipple is 3.5. Yeah. So I'm marking it on my waistline, on the bust point, and the across chest line. Okay. We are not going to exactly make use of this particular line. Okay. So I'm also going to bring it down here. Remember, this is a dress, so we are here to extend this side to the downside. So joining it together. So what I'm going to do right now next is I'm going to take the measurement between here to here. Okay, this is 5.5, that is 5.5. I'm going to divide it by 2. So anything I get is where, with that place is the line I'm going to make my shoulder. I'm going to get my shoulder line. Okay, so you can see it's going, connecting straight to the shoulder, right, and then down to the bust point, to the waist. So what next? What next now is I'm going to take in my dart, 1 inch dart. This is the dart here. This is dart manipulation, so I'm automatically manipulating these darts. When I learned dart manipulation, style lines, how to manipulate darts into style lines. So this is a dart that I'm manipulating into a style line. Okay, so I'm still going to take in the same half inch here. Remember, like I said, when I'm through taking in from the shoulder, I'll be left with 4 inch, 4.5 as my shoulder, that is what will remain in my shoulder. So I'm going to bring this all the way down here. So it's going to be passing through my nipple like this, my nipple point. So I'm bringing it all the way down, join it here, join it here, join. So from my waist to the length I want my dress is 25. Okay. So right now, moving this. This is my waistline. Now I've already added my joining allowance at the hem, mind you. So the 25 is plus joining allowance, the hemming, the joining allowance here. Sorry, not joining allowance, the hemming allowance. Okay, I'm going to hem it. There is no joining here. Everything is going to come down straight, so I'm just going to hem it. So I've added 1.5 to this particular measurement. So 25. This is not the full length of the dress. It's the measurement from the waist to the actual point where you want it to stop. Most times when you take it like that, to be more accurate. So if you take the full length, also take the measurement from the waist to the point. It's very long to help you get an accurate dress length. Okay. So I'm going to bring this down. Remember, I'm applying the same style all the way. So that is 3.5. So guys, I've rolled my line. Okay. So that is just connecting everything, because we are going to pieces this. We're going to cut it. Okay. So as you can see, we are progressing. So the next thing now is to shape my shoulder tightening. So that is it. So I'm going to use 8" okay, that is 8", meaning I've taken out like 2" from it, from the hip line. I've taken out like 2". That is for the shaping of the, that is for the pencil, in order to get a pencil fit. So 8" is what I have. So 8" plus 1.5. So that is what I'm going to be drafting now. Okay, so you can see to have that pencil look. So that is exactly it. So this is it. Very fitted and nice. So guys, if you're paying close attention to this, you will notice that I just added 1.5 to it, which will not be enough, because at the end of the day, when I take this out, it's going to consume that particular fabric. In order for you not to get confused and start asking yourself what happened to the allowance I added here, what you will do next now is, do not forget that on this armhole we have already shaped it to a fitted armhole and added just additional ½ for joining. So what we are going to do now is going to be adding additional 1", which means that this our armhole is going to be retained as a regular armhole. So I'm going to reshape the armhole like this. Okay, I hope I'm not confusing you. That's why I have to take it step by step like this. So that's why you need to take your time and watch this video before you start drafting. Okay, so this is the normal armhole. This one now is now bad. It's now marked bad because once you take in the ½ this 1" dart here, this place is going to shorten. So for that reason, you leave it with the 1" here. Okay, so remember we already added ½ to the measurement before. So when you take it, it will bring it to a balanced across chest. While here, once we take in the 1" here, it's going to reduce the shoulder to 3", which is okay. Okay, then this one I'm going to add additional 1", thereby making the measurements, making the allowance I added to be 2.5. If you don't do it that way, trust me, you're going to have difficulties by the time you finish picking this. You start asking yourself, what happened? Where is my allowance? Where is all the allowance I added in this clothes? So try to do it this way. Okay, so you can add it normally when you're adding your allowances. So I believe you're not getting confused. At this juncture, I will just go like this because I don't want to extend this anymore. I can work with the other ones, the other allowance I already added there. So I will add the same thing here. Okay, so I hope I'm not confusing you, because I don't want you to make any mistake at all. Okay, that's why I'm taking my time to explain it well. Okay, so aside your other allowance, these particular ones that I'm adding right now, in case you take in this 1 you will have space for enough. You still have your joining allowance for you. So that is all for this particular front side. So I'm going to cut it out. So this is the back, like I told you. This is 1.5 allowance for the zip. Okay, so I'm just going to go on now and take 1" down. How do I like to draw? I like to draw too much. Draw you, baby. Okay, So this is it. All right, so I'm taking this all the way down here. That is for the back. That is just for the back. Just this my zip allowance, my neckline, and that is it. So I will do the same at this other side, just to cut exactly the same thing, nothing added. Okay, so for my sleeve, I have folded my fabric on bias. Okay, I folded it in a way that I can get a nice flare. So the next thing I will do now is to apply my normal sleeve measurements, okay, and then spread it. So because this particular sleeve is a fitted one, okay, on the armhole there will be no pleats. So what I will just do simply is I'll take my normal armhole measurement, which is 1920 is what I usually use for my armhole. So I will check it here. This is 10 will give me 20. 11 will give me 21. 11 will give me 22. Okay, so 10 will give me 20, 11 will give me 22. So I'm going to be making use of this one. This is where I'm going to use to draft. So guys, this is the facing I cut for the center front of the front side. So I know if you're wondering how this is going to be, I'm actually going to join this first. I'm going to join the neck, then I'm going to use this to do every style I want to apply. Okay, so after I finish joining it, I will turn it to the back. I will turn it to the back like this. Okay, so it's going to be part of what I'm going to be using to join here. So at the end of the day, no confusion. So in other words, I might end up folding here to make it look neat at the back side. So that is what is going to happen here. Okay, so this will give you a good idea on how you can make your own if you want to use lining. So this is it on the other side. So when I finish fixing it, I'll show you how it looks. You know, like I told you, I wanted this lace to come out. Okay, so I like the way it fell out there. Okay, if this particular lace is more bolder, it will have fall out more. Or I could even pleat it to fall out more. So I could pleat it to fall out more. So it depends on how you want it. I'm okay with it like this. So you can see how simple it's looking. All right, let's finish the work. So guys, I finished joining it. You can see this side and the other side. Okay, so I've joined the side of the dress. The next thing I'll do now is to fix my zip. As soon as I fix my zip, this dress will automatically be ready. Okay, once I fix my zip, I'll fix the sleeve, and that is the end. So guys, this is the final outcome of our work. You can see how it looks. Very easy, very simple, very sweet, very classy. In fact, it's so beautiful and really cool. Okay, very simple style, yet classy, easily presented. So guys, at this juncture, am I begging you, please hit that subscribe button if you really loved and enjoyed this particular tutorial. Please give me a thumbs up, please encourage me, please comment, and please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you always receive updates from me. Yes, I have updates, and you can check out my other videos. On trendy styles and also sewing tutorials. I update trendy styles. I update on trendy styles for both males and females on Mondays, and on Wednesdays I update sewing tutorials. So guys, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of this particular video, and I hope you learned exactly what you wanted. See you. Bye.